Hello everyone. Our study that we want to present to this conference is related to the COVID-19 pandemic and how this pandemic has affected the supply chain with a case study from Albania. My name is Majlinda SİNANİ and I'm a PhD student at the Agricultural University of now the aim of the study is to analyze the positive effects of logistics during and after COVID-19 on supply chain. The main purpose of the whole study is to identify the logistics challenges faced by companies in supply chains. Identifying the challenges and factors that positively affect good logistics management will help companies improve their supply network. Some introduction. Leading enterprises seems to have been a necessity in recent decade, and logistic management has become a fundamental factor. The significance of the logistic function in ensuring the resources, goods, and information throughout supply chains firms is now a fundamental component of company performance. However, logistics as a discipline has developed, and in today's business world, logistics relates to the management of product or services circulation from origin point to consumer. Here you can read some conceptual framework and some review. Now coming up to the methods and results of the study. It was conducted through a direct survey model. We have selected a sample of 100 businesses, and we have filled out 100 questionnaire in these businesses. The interview grid was divided into 3 different sections: organizational design, enterprise logistic integration, and now shortly some of the results of the study. Out of these 100 interviews that we have done, we have found out that trust issues were the main pitfall of the businesses related the concerns that they might have with logistic systems that is actually offered in Albania. Here you can see what logistics and supply chain solution do they offer, and as you can see, the majority of them reverse logistics and supply chain control. Here in this graph, we have asked to the businesses if they wanted to do the delivery by themselves, so if they wanted to have their logistic systems by their own, or they wanted to use another one. And as you can see, the majority, like 71% of them, said yes, they wanted to do it themselves. And now the satisfaction that the actual satisfaction of the businesses in Albania towards the logistics system that is actually operating, you can see the graph and the numbers, and 42% of them are quite satisfied, and also a large part of them, 37%, are not satisfied, and very satisfied, let's say there is around 20% of the businesses. To come up with some conclusion, we provided empirical data on the challenges and effectiveness of logistic management. According to the interviews and results, logistics in Albania is developing, but during the pandemic there was an increase towards online shopping and the dissemination of online information to consumers from in the past, economic downturns have turned to hit the logistic industry hard, but at the same time we need to recognize that the industry has broadly benefited from the key trends of the last half century: globalization, the growth of just-in-time supply chains, and the exponential growth of internet shopping. The logistics world is always experiencing shifts and trends for sure, but the pandemic has changed the way everything functions and how we need to interact with them. So this is our study and what we wanted to present today. So thank you everyone and enjoy.